Hello, brothers and sisters. This is Sharon, and I have a prophecy given by MJ on Prophecy 444 Prophecy News. I don't usually go there, but Jeff Byerly evidently knows this person, and he shared it on his site. So let's just take a look. It's in a church. They built a gymnasium onto the church, and you can see the cots that they have there for people. And it's called the Processing Center at Church. It was written on August the 30th, 2020. And they write, before I get into the dream, it is worth noting that an evangelistical church I used to attend, they recently built a huge gymnasium type building attached to it. The cost of the building was more than the church congregation could raise, so the funds obviously came from another source. I also know that a few other evangelical churches in my country have built several similar type structures as their churches within the last few years. With that said, here is the dream I had. I was inside the new gymnasium building at the church, and there was sleeping cots arranged in lines all across the floor of the building. There was fear and panic on everyone. They are coming there to find food and shelter. The stores were closing and power was turned off at their homes, so they found a place of temporary shelter at the church. The church gymnasium building had power and food stocked up. The pastor of the church was on a balcony above the gym floor telling everyone to listen to him and that we must all get tested for the sickness and vaccinated against it. He had governmental officials working with him there. After a few days, the pastor said the buses would be coming to take the people to better and bigger shelters and that we would all be safe. So just go along and submit to the government and we would be protected. At that point, I saw lines forming and people I knew lining up at the church to get on the buses. I was screaming at them to get out of the lines because they were being sent to human processing centers, and that was the end of the dream. But she does have, or he has an interpretation to go with that. After praying about it, I felt very strongly that many of our churches have made partnership with the government and food in return for financial support and protection. Many pastors will be selling out their congregations. Now, we've talked about this before. I feel many pastors will tell their congregations to get the COVID vaccine and to go to the camps that we have been hearing about for years. I did some research after my dream, and to my surprise, I came across a phrase called clergy response team. We've talked about that before too, guys, that I've told you that the pastors are going to be selling out their congregation. Everyone may want to look that up. The more we know at this point, the better prepared we will be. God bless. I say, be ready for Jesus.